Let's make some pistachio tiramisu, a super easy recipe. What are you waiting for? Subscribe to my channel if you like Italian food and like this video. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am the Italian Foodie and today we are making a pistachio tiramisu. No worries, we are gonna do everything together step by step, and I can assure you that this is the most simple recipe you will ever find on the internet. It's my mom recipes. And let's go, let's make it. What we are gonna do, we are gonna start separating 7 eggs. I use Burford brown eggs because they got a beautiful color. You can use whatever eggs you want, of course. And we need 7 eggs, okay? I don't remember if I already said it. Anyway, we separate them, white from the reds. There we go. Make sure that there is no red in the whites. I mean red yolk, sorry. If you don't feel comfortable using the shell to separate the eggs, you can use your hands. I'm gonna show you, look. Actually, it's even easier with your hands. There we go. You let the white drop down, just like this, guys. Okay, then what we are gonna do, we are gonna set the yolks outside because we don't need them just yet. We take our whites and we squeeze in a few drops of lemon because when we are gonna whip them, the lemon is gonna help to stabilize it, so it's gonna be easier to whip them and to keep them whipped. Does it make sense? Little change of perspective now, and we are gonna whip our whites. Keep whipping until fluffy and stiff. In this part of the process, you need to have a lot of patience because they need to really be stiff and picky, because otherwise your tiramisu is not gonna be as creamy. Is picky even a word? I'm not sure. And there you have it. When it looks like this, it's ready. Can you see how it's stuck to the bowl? Now, this is a metal bowl, so it's gonna slide out for sure. But that is not the point. Look how stiffy. I don't even know if it's a word. Anyway, very fluffy, okay? Now, I've got here the yolks, and what we do with the yolks, we add 7 spoonfuls of sugar. This recipe is so easy, as I said, because it calls for 1 spoonful of sugar, 100 grams of mascarpone, and 1 egg, and then you add it up based on how much you want to make. Super easy. So, I got here 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 because I've got 7 eggs. Actually, today I need a bit more sweetness, so I'm gonna add an extra spoonful. And we whip them up as well. After 2-3 minutes, they should look fluffier and lighter in color. It means that they are ready. At this point, we can go in with 700 grams of mascarpone cheese all together. And then we go in with my pistachio butter. I'm gonna link the recipe in the video, no worries. So I'm gonna do like very big spoonfuls. I would take like 6 spoonfuls of pistachio paste. But you can totally add as much or as little as you want. I just want it very pistachio-y. I keep saying words that I don't even know if they exist in real life or if they just exist in my head. I don't know, guys. Forgive me. And whip everything together. Or maybe no. I guess we are doing it by hand. And there we go. Look how gorgeous. It's beautiful. Shall I try it? Yes. Oh my god. If you love pistachios, guys. At this point, with my super fabulous spatula, I'm gonna start putting a bit of white in my pistachio cream, just a bit, to loosen it up. There we go. With the first scoop of white, you don't have to be very careful. Just mix it all together. Then I'm gonna add more, like a couple of spatulas, and from the bottom to the top, we mix it very carefully, like this. When you've done the 2 spoonfuls, you add more. Yes, I'm making a bit of a mess, as usual, because you know, if you didn't make a mess, you didn't cook, guys. And here we go, I'm adding the last bit. Also this bit, yes. And keep mixing it from the bottom to the top. like this. It doesn't look pretty right now, I know. Trust the process and trust the Italian foodie. And there we go. Then I've got here 4 double espressos, and I like to add in mine a big splash of milk. There we go. La la la. Then I would usually put half a shot of sambuca because I think it's nicer, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm doing dry January. Anyway, if you want, do it. I think you should do it because it tastes much better, but you cannot taste the sambuca, I promise. Give it a try and let me know. Coffee here. Then casserole dish, sponge finger biscuits. Then how I do it is like this. Pam, pam, la, okay, very quickly, because otherwise the biscuit is gonna become soggy and you don't want it. And also I use cold espresso. I just give the time to the espresso to cool down because otherwise it's gonna mash up the biscuits. Mash down. Oh my god, I can't talk today. There we go, my first layer of soaked biscuit is done. At this point I'm gonna go in with a couple of spoonfuls of my pistachio cream. There we go. And I'm gonna cover all the biscuits, okay guys, like this. I like to do the first layer kind of thin because I want all the cream on top after the second layer of biscuits. I don't know, because I think it tastes better, but you do you. There we go, layer of cream done. And now again we go in with the biscuits. Bam, bam, in. What I love about tiramisu is that you can make like 1,000 of different versions, and if you like tiramisu, let me know in the comments. Maybe we can make more versions of it. Just let me know. There we go, my second layer of biscuits is done. But then, since after we make it we need to let it rest for at least 2 hours, but it will be better overnight, I'm not gonna be able to test it immediately. I'm gonna just test it right now in this way. Biscuit, coffee, boom, boom. Oh my god. You could probably hear it. The biscuit was very crunchy, which is why we let it rest for a few hours or overnight, because the biscuits needs to get soaked with the coffee so they are not as crunchy. You can enjoy more the cream, but guys, I promise. Oh, insane. And I'm gonna put all the rest of the cream on top. There we go. I can't resist, guys. Sorry. What? And now we level it down. And there you have it. I know you're gonna be tempted to level it down to tap it on the surface like this. Don't do it. Don't do it. We whipped the eggs with the mascarpone and everything. If you tap it down, the air is gonna come out, okay? And it's gonna... Don't do it. Now I'm sprinkling some pistachio on top because I want the bright green color. So if you want to put cocoa on top, you can totally do it instead of doing the pistachio, but you should do it when you serve it, because otherwise the cocoa is gonna get wet. It's not gonna look nice, I'm telling you. But with the pistachio, you can do it even before putting in the fridge to rest. There is no problem. And look how nice is the color. I'm gonna show you in a second. I'm so proud. We cover it with some cling film and then we put it in the fridge to rest again for a few hours, at least 2 hours, but I would say 3-4 hours would be better. But the best thing you can do is leave it overnight. But you do you. Bye bye, besties, and do not forget to subscribe and like the video.